All right, I got one last story, and we'll wrap this up, and you're going to love this.
All right. Strapped in.
This one actually made me laugh while I was reading this.
Okay.
This one is called The Booty Call That Almost Scared Me for Life.
Okay.
So everybody strap in because you're going to love this story.
All right, here we go.
I was 22 or something, just out of college.
Okay.
I had a crappy job and was living in a pit hole on the Lower East Side with a Wall Street roommate who was never there.
Can I stop just for 1 second?
Yes.
Is this a man or a woman, or am I not supposed to know?
This is a guy.
Okay.
This is a dude.
All right.
Just a slobby college dude hanging out in an apartment with his roommate, living in a cheap apartment in New York City.
Okay.
All right. I had a crappy job and was living in a pit hole on the Lower East Side with a Wall Street roommate who was never there.
All right.
Getting high a lot and eating mostly ramen noodles, the usual.
Mm-hmm.
The one bright spot for me was girls, because my lifestyle did not let me focus on a lot of effort on picking them up. I was having enough success that I didn't have to think about getting serious with any of them, if you know what I mean.
All right, let's get some pussy.
Yeah. Living the dream. So one night, I hooked up with this girl from China named Tanya.
Okay.
She had a very sweet face and big boobs.
Okay.
She seemed to be making an effort to project with every outfit she wore, as if literally she judged every shirt or dress on its ability to assault you with her cleavage.
All right. That sounds hot to me.
She was a little shallow, and we weren't all that into each other. It was just kind of a casual relationship and an excuse to have good sex on a regular basis with a couple of dull dates here and there to make it feel legit.
Okay.
A relationship of convenience, if you will.
All right.
Anyway, I'm sitting in my New York City apartment one day in the middle of the afternoon, smoking a bong by myself, because I was that kind of driven and motivated when Tanya called me up. I could tell she was pretty horny, but I wasn't feeling it. I had a big me day planned. Had just opened a bag of Fritos, pulled up Archer on Netflix, and my couch was calling.
Wow, this is recent. Okay.
Archer.
Nice.
By the way, have you been watching the new Archer this season yet?
I still haven't watched last season.
Love that show, man.
You too. I just don't have time.
Archer is so freaking hysterical. So, I start making excuses, and I'm a little high, so I'm probably talking too much, and instead of just hanging up. But she gets the picture. She doesn't want to take no for an answer, though she says, okay, but if you change your mind, I'm already in my costume. And I said, your costume? But then she hung up.
Okay. There's the hook.
There's the hook.
Right.
And I'm sitting there thinking, costume? But I wasn't about to call her back. I plopped down on the couch and pulled my snack in tight and started watching the Archer marathon.
All right.
But I couldn't get it out of my head. Costume? What costume? I paused the show and blew another bowl to think it through. There were ramifications. If I decided to leave, it would mean finding pants and sunglasses and braving the outside world for a subway trip uptown. But what the hell was her costume? Catholic schoolgirl? Dominatrix? 80s yoga instructor? My mind was reeling with the possibilities. A nurse, maybe? I was experiencing localized swelling just thinking about it. It's getting all chubbed up thinking about it. I was probably only 5 minutes. It was probably only 5 minutes of deliberation and stoner time. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. One more completely unnecessary bowl for the road, and I'm on my way.
All right.
And so, after a long and harrowing journey, I pull up to her apartment and pass the oblivious doorman, and I enter the elevator, just about tripping from smoking too much. With the reveal right around the corner, I suddenly start to panic. What if the costume was something darker? What if it's a dominatrix costume and she wanted to tie me to a chair? Or an alien with tools for an autopsy? What if she has like an Adolf Hitler fetish or something? People are into some weird ass crap when it comes to sex. I was working without a net here. By the time I get to her door, I had just about talked myself out of it. But she already knew I was here and had buzzed me in. And just as I was waffling at her door, it opened to reveal. Drum roll, please. A ladybug.
What?
A ladybug.
Huh.
A full head-to-toe, detailed costume contest contender of a ladybug outfit. I'm talking black leggings and fluttery, big, giant red with black polka dots body wings.
Ew.
Her trademark cleavage spilling out in front, and two springy ping pong ball antennas sprouting out of the top of her head. A ladybug.
A ladybug.
She was giving me this impossibly sultry look, and I'm just as high as a kite and thinking like, okay, wow, this is not what I expected, but yeah, I think I could be into this.
How the fuck do you bang this?
Well, we're going to get into that.
All right.
Tanya didn't talk, not one word, the whole time. She was in character. She just kind of fluttered around the room and over into the bedroom out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder if he made a wish first.
He wished he wasn't there.
I don't know if I could have done it stone cold sober, but high, this was pretty interesting proposition. Once you realize this is going to make for an incredible story, you've got to go with it. Right, Chris?
You got that right.
So I follow her into the bedroom where she had settled or landed or whatever on the edge of the bed, face down, presenting her ass in the air in see-through black spandex over white underwear. Apparently, this is how ladybugs do it. Did I mention I was incredibly high? And so I take off my clothes and peel down her tights and underwear to her knees. And I climb aboard like I think a male ladybug might do it. And we made it, I guess. So can you imagine?
Shit.
So this girl, she's got this ladybug outfit on.
Right.
And she's like face down in the covers and her ass in the air. Just take her from behind.
So he starts plowing her.
He starts plowing her.
And the wings are probably fluttering.
Well, that's funny you should say that. For me, the sex wasn't crazy good, to be honest. It was just too weird and hard not to get distracted by her wings flapping up on each strap. It was was just too weird not to be distracted by her wings flapping up on each downstroke and those antenna balls bouncing around on her head, which was smushed down into the bed. But for her, it was different. This was her thing, apparently, and she had a sheets clawing, screaming into the pillow orgasm.
Really?
That's what it said.
Wow.
I tried to talk a little bit afterwards, break the ice.
Fuck you, Nathan. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Oh my.
Woo! If you guys are listening on Spreaker, you're just fucking missing this. You see the photo, right?
I see it.
What the hell?
This is why you need that's why you need to listen to the show live and be in the chat room.
Oh God. I'm gonna turn the chat room off so I can just press the story.
I tried to talk a little afterward, break the ice, but she shook her head. Still no, still in character, curled up on the bed, and after a little while I got the hint and I left. So
when she was done, she curled up like if you
like a bug or something, you know?
Poke one of these things, they turn into the little ball.
Yeah, exactly, like a saw bug or something.
What a freak.
So isn't that the weirdest thing ever? We never talked about it later and never repeated the episode. We had like a couple of more dates, but the summer was almost over and soon we were both off to other people.
Wow.
I probably should have seen this as an invitation to explore my own freaky side, and I do regret missing that opportunity. When you meet someone who's truly up for anything, you get to take advantage. Sometimes I think of looking her up for just that reason. But it'll probably never happen. It felt exactly like bug sex. In retrospect, Tanya had chosen to mate with me, and once she had taken what she needed, I was dead to her. We had mated and flown on.
Wow. Where did you find this story?
It just was a link to one of those last stories that I had earlier in the show.
Oh, no kidding.
I just happened to click on it.
And that's almost like a penthouse forum type thing.
No kidding.
It's funny.
Hail and kill caller, you on the air.
Not impressed.
It was goofy, though.
This guy obviously read, I hope they serve beer in hell by Tucker Max and said, shit, I can do this.
Okay.
Since I have no other worthwhile skills, I can just write about my stupid exploit, my stupid stoned-out sexual exploits, and make money.
Well, I don't know if there's any money in that, to be honest with you, but I thought it was silly. It gave me a laugh.
Well, Tucker Max's books have been bestsellers. Oddly, who knows why? They're crap. But imagine 3 whole books of this crap.
Just silliness, huh?
Basically, yeah. Truly, that's what his books are.
Okay.
He brags about going to law school and doing literally no work and spending all his time drinking and chasing pussy. And almost all the stories in them, I read the first one, skimmed the second two. They're all like this. It's garbage, man.
I hear you. It's just Nathan keeps putting pictures in the chat room.
What, ladybugs with tits?
Well, no, he's just got a little ladybug banging another beetle. He's yelling out, "Fuck yeah!"
Oh, we're getting all, Nova and National Geographic on us.
So silly.
That's the greatest.
Nova music plays here.
Right. Bug sex.
Wow. So if you weren't already thinking about it, I think the closing song should be "Ladybug" by Bar 7.
Well, we can do that.
Just a thought.
Good suggestion.
Even though it's, of course, nothing about nearly as fun as bugs fucking, it's all depressed and
Exactly.
shit. All right, hail and kill.
Hail and kill.
Hand job.
That little bug with his face. Fuck yeah.
You know, he just turns back around and gives the back of that fucking wing a little slap.
Right.
That's fucking great.
Oh, that's funny.
Holy cow.
I just thought I'd round the show off with that little tidbit of silliness.
Oh, my God. That is so good. Nathan needs to not be in the chat room sometimes. Oh, man. That gave me a good laugh.
Of course. That's why I thought that that would bring a little laugh to the table.
Sure.
So there you are. Well, what have we learned tonight?
Well, let's see. We learned that I'm the racist, apparently.
Well, we're bigoted, intolerant, racist.
And we get all of our news from Fox News.
Well, we're just a branch of Fox News.
Right. And what else did we learn tonight about?
Well, we learned about Greg Brady at 60-plus years old fighting his ex-girlfriend with fucked up teeth over custody money.
That's right.
We learned that people are still outraged about Twirlgate.
Yeah. We learned that if your kids won't be quiet, you can just cut their throats.
Right. We learned that a chick who confronts a cat collar gets scared and runs away.
That's right.
We learned that Timberland boots fired their racist designer.
That's right.
We also learned that Comcast refers to the people who want to discontinue their service, they're assholes.
Right.
It's okay to pee standing up in Germany.
That's good to know.
And we know what it's like to fuck a ladybug.
Yeah. What a show.
Yeah, so it's well-rounded show.
Yeah, no kidding.
So there you are. It's a show that you can learn just something from.
Oh, man. This has been one of them shows, hasn't it? Just full of ridiculousness.
It's just stupid.
That's what we do, isn't it?
I love it.
That's the thing that I don't think people get. We know it's stupid.
I know. It's just entertainment.
It's not supposed to be some serious thing.
I agree, man. So there you are.
No.
Well, it's Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow, so I have a feeling I know who your pick would be, and I'm since you're such a fan of the silliness going on with the press conferences this week, I'm going to assume you're going with Seattle.
I am going with Seattle.
So am I, because I don't like the Patriots.
I don't like Bill at all.
Yeah.
You know me with the Browns. Former Brown sold us out. Fuck him. Hate him.
Yep. Well, I'm going with Seattle tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Seattle's probably going to win, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I'm going to be honest. I'm not that interested this year.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, okay, it's going to happen. It'll be on my TV. I will say that. I guarantee it'll be on my TV, but that's about all I'm willing to guarantee.
Let me ask you just your thoughts.
All right.
How much do you think that the gambling betting line has on the outcome of the game?
Oh, I always think that it's fixed. I totally think it's fixed.
I always get this feeling that, especially when some of these miraculous comebacks and things that, happen late in the game. I mean, you could say, yeah, that they got pumped or amped to come back or do whatever it is that they do. But I often wonder, how much does be it Las Vegas, not so much Atlantic City anymore, just any kind of betting line around the world, any of the big money betting lines.
Sure.
How much influence do they have on the outcome of any game?
Well, it just always seems suspicious, too, how the line always matches up. That's what always comes up crazy with me. A team will be down 17 points with 5 points left, and the spread will be 3.5, and they'll score 2 quick touchdowns.
Right.
You know, it's like, what the hell? Come on. So I don't know. That's why I don't really gamble on football. Because
Well, I don't gamble at all, but I'm with you. It's just very suspicious.
it is. It's crazy. But I don't know. All I know is, are you going to be actively watching the commercials or no?
Yeah, I did not seek out the new commercials ahead of time because I actually want to see them during the game.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yep. All right, let's get the fuck. Can we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, we can go.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna go
This
with
song, play some Van Halen and get the fuck out.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna play Doghouse's suggestion, some Bar 7.
Oh, and then after that, the Van Halen, and then we leave.
Which Van Halen is it?
Happy Trails.
Oh yeah, that's part of the
That's Van Halen.
That's the outro.
Right.
All right. Well, we want to thank our guest tonight, Damon Johnson of Black Star Riders, Brother Kane, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. He was a really good guest.
Yeah, he's good. He's fun.
Yeah. What's coming up next week? Do you know?
I do know. He's gay.
Udo. He's gay.
That's right.
So Udo's coming up next week.
Udo is coming up next week. They have a new album, simply called Decadent. I like it a lot. I'll just tell you up front, it's for, I'm not a huge fan of UDO, really.
It's better than Master Cuter.
It's I would say it's better than Master Cuter, yeah. All those records sounded a little, I don't know, just mechanical.
Forced.
Yeah, where this one, I honestly think they got rid of Stefan Kaufman, who he'd been working with for far too long.
Right.
And was doing all the production or whatever, and it just sounds more like a band than it did before. So, it's a fun record. This new one is pretty fun. So people will check it out. It's again, it's called Decadent, and Udo will be on, and rumor has it that Ron Keel will maybe be making an appearance next week as well.
All right.
So, and that's what we're doing.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Happy Super Bowl Sunday, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Saturday. So I'm going to leave you with some Bar 7 by suggestion of the Doghouse. And, well, here it is. This is Ladybug. And so until next Saturday night, this is Neeley along with my very good friend
Chris Agan.
We're gone.
Bye, kids.